Tuesday with licensed professional counselor Yunetta Spring.
All right, Rickey on the Morning Show. It is Talk It Out Tuesday with licensed professional counselor Yunetta Spring. So excited to have you. Man, good morning, Yunetta.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing this morning?
Man, we blessed this morning. Always happy to have you because you always be bringing up some good stuff, and we need therapy. And this morning, you wanted to talk about the benefits of meditation. So, yes. Do anybody on here meditate? I know I'm
every single day.
Are you serious?
How you think I deal with y'all?
You know, she did. Break that down for us.
Yeah. So I love to hear that you all meditate, or some of you all meditate, because it's so important. It's so important. And meditation is something that oftentimes people may not be introduced to, like just alternative forms of healing. I think we're getting more people comfortable with therapy, but there are certain things that we need to do in between sessions, like if we are seeing a therapist, just to be able to maintain our mental health and wellness, right? So today we're going to get into the benefits of grounding ourselves through meditation. And grounding is basically the way that we can gain like emotional, physical, and mental stability, right? So oftentimes when we experience stress or anxiety or depression, we can feel like we're all over the place, like, I don't know whether I'm coming or going, but grounding can help us feel more stable, really secure. So the same way a tree has roots that go deep in the ground and it helps it to stand tall and grow tall, we can do the same thing by grounding ourselves by meditating. So have you guys heard like negative things about meditation, like growing up? Was that y'all experience?
No.
We didn't hear nothing about it. We just told
exactly, Rickey. We didn't hear anything.
Well, is prayer the same as meditation? Kind of.
It can be a form of like that prayer and meditation. I know for me, I brought it up because for me growing up, like the aspect of meditation really was kind of sometimes seen it like witchcraft or it's not of God, and stuff like that. So, Black people meditate, so I think it's important to kind of break the stigma around that. One benefit of meditation is it literally can help change and alter our brain. Research supports that meditation can prevent the thinning of our frontal cortex. So our frontal cortex or prefrontal cortex is really important. It's responsible for our logic, reasoning, and some aspects of our memory. So you know how they say, you're getting older, so you'll lose your memory or you can become more forgetful. But in a study, it was found that 40 or 50-year-olds that meditate had the same amount of gray matter in their cortex as 20 or 30-year-olds, right?
Wow.
So that's a part of meditation that helps to increase and improve our neuroplasticity. Our brain is not fixed, right? It can grow, it can adapt, and it can heal. So I'm an EMDR therapist, so I operate from the AIP model, which basically is that adaptive information processing model, which supports that our brain can heal. And so meditation is really like a form of mental exercise, right? So it's exercise tailored specifically for our brain. So I'm going to share with you guys just 4 quick things that meditation can help with or can improve. Okay. So it can sustain our positive emotion, right? So visualizing positive things activates those regions of our brain, which essentially causes us to experience them, right? So it can improve our positive emotions and help our psychological well-being. It can help us recover from negative emotions. So that mindfulness and that training, it kind of can improve our resilience. So it's not necessarily going to change our situation, but it can reduce the disturbance that we experience when we're in negative situations or whatever. It can also improve our generosity and our pro-social behavior. So it can improve the quality of our social relationships, right? If we're angry or irritable or we're not grounded, sometimes that can affect our ability to connect with others. Right. So meditation can help with that. And then the last thing is it really helps when our mind is wandering. So, if you're on social media all the time and you're just mindlessly, your mind is wandering, you can feel more unhappy. Research supports that. So meditation can actually not only help you relax and regulate your emotions in the short term, but it can change and heal your brain permanently if you approach it like a form of mental exercise.
That is. That's what I'm talking about. Because I found that taking naps, 10-minute naps, or laying down, listening to some music that I love, whether it's some soft rock or sometimes hip-hop music, it just gets you in another space and it just kind of free your mind and staying out of details that has nothing to do with you. You know, keeping your. Let me tell you something.
Right.
I don't mind people explaining stuff, but a lot of times, man, those are not your details, and you don't need to get wrapped up in stuff when you're not professionally trained to take on certain things, and you have to keep your brain free so you can be happy or creative.
And sometimes, Ricky, your opinion can make somebody's decision worse.
Right.
You know, it cannot help them, or it can affect them in a negative way.
And learn to learn to refer people to somebody that specializes in that, because that ain't what you do. Because sometimes you try to do good, you mean well, but you're doing more harm than good. So refer them to a therapist. You refer them to springforthcounseling.org. Springforthcounseling.org. Yeah, you can find it on Instagram and Facebook at Springforth Counseling.
Call Yunetta. Try Yunetta, not us.
I'll make sure they get where they need to go.
Right. What'd you say, Brett? Say that again,
I said,
Brett?
try Yunetta, not us.
Hey, Yunetta, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
No problem. Thank you. Y'all be blessed today. Bye.
You too.
Be blessed at springforthcounseling.org on Instagram and Facebook. Ladies and gentlemen, Yunetta Spring.